Okay, what's up? My name is Raymond Acutt. I'm currently training at Cobrinha Sunninghill, South Africa, and I've been training Jiu-Jitsu since 2016. Anybody that has seen my martial arts game, my MMA game, knows that I'm predominantly a grappler. So we grapple more than anything else here. So basically grappling once, twice a day. Nothing's really changed in terms of the training. In terms of like which sessions I'm doing, it's just the game plans in those sessions have just changed a little bit. So less MMA based, but still grappling a lot for now a jiu-jitsu tournament. So just certain things have changed. Less striking, obviously, in the MMA sessions. So the first thing for me, I was on the opposite end of it. So I used to strike. I used to do a lot of Muay Thai, and I entered an MMA fight. It was against a guy that actually had pretty decent wrestling. That was the first time I realized, like, wow, there's really something to this. I always thought, you know, being a striker, like, oh, I could always stop the guy from getting me to the ground. And when I'm on the ground, I'll just get up. And yeah, it's the first time I really felt a proper grappler on top of me. I was like, okay, like, I definitely need to learn this. This is something that I really don't understand. It's something that's a lot deeper than I thought I understood. Jiu-Jitsu is really cool because I just feel like it's so much deeper than striking. Like you always say, like in a fight, like you always have a striker's chance. You can always knock somebody out by mistake. But I feel like if your Jiu-Jitsu is superior, something that I've realized and I've felt firsthand, that if you have better Jiu-Jitsu than somebody, it's really hard for them to beat you in a fight. Like it's not like a lucky martial art. So when your Jiu-Jitsu is on point, you really have that advantage over the people. And like being a slightly smaller guy, that's something that's always appealed to me. So like having a Jiu-Jitsu game, knowing that doesn't really matter how big the other guy is, I can always kind of take them out if my Jiu-Jitsu is better. Whereas striking, that's not always the same. So my Jiu-Jitsu style is quite loose and flowy. With my MMA, I like to control people quite a lot more, but when it's just straight Jiu-Jitsu, I like to throw up a lot of submissions from the bottom or the top. I like to mix it in with my wrestling, so having a good wrestling base. I try to use my control of my positions to get people to open up these submissions for me to kind of like jump on. I love a lot of attacks from the bottom. My leg lock game is slowly improving. It's something in the last couple of years that I've really started like doubling down on, whether it's for Jiu-Jitsu or for MMA. I feel like the leg locks are really beneficial. So I'm very well aware that I'm an underdog in this competition, but at the same time, I respect what the guys all bring to the table, but at the same time, I'm not there just to fill up the numbers. I'm there to win the competition, and I do feel like if I play my game and keep things where I need to keep them, I can win this competition. Like, regardless of the black belts, I think I'm probably the lowest ranked guy in terms of belts in the lineup, but I haven't had a chance to really test myself against these guys, and like, I'm always down for a challenge. And the thing is, the last Submission Kings, I didn't tell anybody, but 3 days before the Submission Kings, I cracked my rib. So I competed, but I wasn't myself. So I feel like I didn't really get to showcase what I have to offer. So I'm really excited to kind of test myself against these guys and see where I stand. So from what I've seen, it seems like the two Cape Town guys, just based on their belt rank and from where they've competed overseas, it seems like they're coming in with the most credentials. But at the same time, I feel like there are weaknesses in their game that can be exploited. So there's a way to beat everyone. I think it's just to enter each bout with the right mindset. I'm not trying to grapple each guy the exact same way. I feel like I have a specific plan for each guy, and I just need to put that into play on the day, and I feel like that can get me to the top. So there is a lot of pressure on our team to perform and to do well. Obviously the cash would be great, but more the prestigiousness of winning this event to cement myself as one of the best grapplers in the country at lightweight. I do feel like I'm one of the best grapplers at lightweight, and I really want to be able to show that. And it's more for my tribe and my team than it is for me. There's nothing better than making my coaches proud. It like really means a lot to me, because they've given so much of their time and their effort towards helping me grow. So I feel like it's the best way that I can repay them.